Yeah, they was hating on me on the other game.
Hey.
Y'all, we in
From
Paris.
London, England.
London. We in London, bitch.
It's the NFL International Series on EA Sports.
They was hating on me, man. Niggas in the press conference say I'm gonna get the quarterback hurt and shit. Oh, it's raining too. Oh yeah, it's up.
It's the New Orleans Saints taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
That's a gas.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today it's week 4 and we've got what should be a great one here between the Minnesota Vikings and the New Orleans Saints. It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in week 4. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Vikings offense coming out for the first time, and in his 5th season leading this crew, coming off his 3rd career Pro Bowl nod, Kirk Cousins. First play and a first pass for Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The numbers for him from a week ago. 7 catches, 107 yards, and the touchdown.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that he's off to a hot start here in this first month, and those are the kind of performances you expect to see going forward.
First down, here's Cousins. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. So this game here in London, the first of 5 games in the NFL International Series for 2022. We'll see the Giants and Packers here next week. Broncos and Jags at Wembley at the end of the month. The Seahawks and the Bucs, that'll be in November in Munich, Germany. First time a game's been held there. And then we wrap up down in Mexico City, November 21st. Cardinals and Niners from Estadio Azteca. Lets it fly for Thielen. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. And 4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill. Deontay Hardy deep for New Orleans. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line.
Come on, man.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 in their own territory.
Does he say I don't give him a ball?
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara.
All right, Kamara.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And that to the 30. It'll be 2nd down. The Saints at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. They'll set up to throw. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas.
All over with.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara.
All right,
and
Kamara.
he'll take it
There
into
you
the
go.
end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are on the board first here this afternoon. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Cook again. He finds some open field here. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown,
72
Vikings.
yards.
Dalvin Cook, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And
There you go.
It's blocked.
Come on.
The Saints have got it.
Come on. Come on. Come
But
on.
he will not be
Yes,
able
Lord.
to bring this one back, and the
Yes,
extra
Lord.
point attempt unsuccessful.
Yes, Lord.
I need your help on this one. We just saw an extra point blocked. Do you think the rain had anything to do with it getting blocked?
Everything goes a little bit slower, but I'll tell you what, the snap and the hold, they look good.
Yeah, and most of the time, I love when you bring that up about it getting slower. It's deliberate when it gets slower,
wasn't the
right?
rain,
Because you have
it's
to
the defense
go
you
through it a
got.
little bit more. You want to be just a little bit more careful catching the ball, putting it down, and giving him a chance to kick it.
Thomas brings it in. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call. And that one on the rookie, Charles, maybe a little too overeager.
You know how many times you know about the quarterback having to have a clock in his head and make sure the ball gets away before the rush gets there? When you're a pass rusher, you have to know when the ball is gone and make sure you don't hit the quarterback afterward. I know he was trying to make a play, but that time, he ends up drawing the flag.
A give to Kamara running right. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 2 straight runs of 5 yards. 1st and 10.
Yeah,
He'll look to throw.
as soon as I finish playing the game, I'll call you.
That would complete downfield to Thomas. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
Rough the quarterback.
Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. Kamara diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
There you go, Kamara.
So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Yes, indeed. You said put him on the spotlight. I'm a fair man.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Cousins. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Yes, Lord. That's his 2nd one of the year.
So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
A 10th carry for Kamara. A beautiful fake. And he'll get
Lord.
7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Again, it's Kamara. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. Kamara try the right side. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. Into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. Alvin Kamara doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
On the move past the 40, down the left sideline. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 62 yards. And the Vikings are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Yes, sir.
This time, the extra point up
making progress,
and that'll cut the lead to 21-17. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom
Gotta
away.
do better than that, y'all. Y'all know better than that.
Taking it about the 1. And he goes out of bounds just shy of 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They begin on the ground with Kamara to the 43, 2nd down. This defense for the Vikings, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 88 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
He said he's going to get 100.
They run it again with Kamara.
He got it.
Gets around him. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. A give. This is Kamara. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 10 more there and another 1st down. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. On the ground, this is Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to extend their lead. And that rushing touchdown is fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness.
Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Kamara. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Now Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon.
Yes, indeed.
Not much of it.
5 touchdowns. Go ahead on Kamara.
And they made quick work of it.
5
just 2 plays to get into the end zone. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. To throw is Cousins. Got an open man finding Jefferson. He's going to have the first down and more than that. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll throw again. Cousins. Touchdown. Dalvin Cook with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play.
Should have been in front of him.
Momentum going, right?
Should have been in front of him.
With a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Damn.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will cut the lead down to 15.
Damn.
The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And the final act of the drive was the touchdown catch by Dalvin Cook.
Yes,
and he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. We asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara punching it in from a yard away. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1 yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Lutz to try to add the PAT.
Everybody getting their ass whooped.
And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Well, it wasn't a one-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the end zone. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now Cousins. He's got this complete, finding Cook on the crossing route. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Like y'all sleep out there.
To the air again, it's Cousins. Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Here's Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Try to slang that bitch.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
He tried.
From the gun, here's Cousins.
There you go, slung that bitch again.
Too far out in front, it's incomplete. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Throwing, Cousins. And that is incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance.
He
and
missed.
That one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And the deficit will hold at 22.
That's long.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. 2nd and 1. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. Touchdown, Saints. Michael Thomas A 20-yard touchdown as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch.
Yes,
and he
Lord.
loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Hey, a rookie get paid, don't he? In the NFL? So
and they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a
call
sustained
it
drive, as you
Tyrann
noted.
Matthew.
So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
A first down throw for Cousins. Wilson snags it left side. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
They cheating, man.
Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Cousins throw complete to his receiver, Thielen. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Throwing again on second down. Cousins, catch made right side by Wilson. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Cousins to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
It's Lord. 32 yards, Lord. We ain't fucking playing, Charles.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
49, 20.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action.
Okay.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
I think everything was impressive about that one, except they didn't get a first down.
Well, I had to kick that
like their
motherfucker.
field position now after that play.
Yeah, now you got a pretty makeable field goal opportunity. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they knock that deficit down from 29 to 26. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
That's Lord.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. That's to Thomas, who makes a nice catch. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Pass is tipped, but he's still able to bring it in. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Another pass into the hands of Thomas. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They're going to look to throw. And he'll take it in the zone for the Saints touchdown. It's their quarterback in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints will extend their lead here just before halftime. I'm pretty sure that was a passing play, but he took off pretty quickly and ran with it.
Love his decisiveness on it because you're exactly right. He was supposed to go back in the pocket and survey the field and throw the football. But when that hole opened, he just said, forget it, let's go. And boy, did that work out well.
Lutz with an extra point. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. This will be fielded inside the 5. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, let's take a look around the NFL here on this first Sunday of October. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Joe Burrow leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes.
All right now.
Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Cotton and Charles Davis.
They ain't gonna show ain't gonna show my boy got about 6 touchdowns. I'm gonna show this full save.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be second and a couple. On the ground, Kamara. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Oh, he bowls over him. And this will wind up a Saints first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Flush to his right, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. On 3rd down.
Come on, man. Chill out. Fuck.
Drop to throw. Steps away to his left. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Here comes the Saints punter now. And the way this offense is moving the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down.
Couldn't fucking hit, man.
Got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Cousins. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Finding space at the 40. He's at the 30.
Come on.
10. Touchdown,
Blake
Vikings.
Davis.
Johnny Munt, 78 yards. And the Vikings get a bit closer. And now
there you go, Taylor.
The Saints have got
Take it to the house. Take it to the house. Take it to the house.
He's at the 50. The 30. 10. And he dives into the end zone and gets the 2 points. Well, I think I need an oxygen mask after those last 2 plays, CD. The long touchdown followed by the even longer return on the block PAT.
I wonder if after that long touchdown, if someone actually needed a play off and didn't take it, and maybe that was the breakdown in protection and led to the block.
Taken at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one, a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Running with Kamara. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 161 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him again. Oh, good footwork on the spin. And he is out of bounds here. Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with career touchdown number 75. And the Saints have taken a 5-touchdown lead. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Can't nobody fuck with us. My quarterback
after the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
372 pounds on the gangster shit.
This one taken just inside the 10.
Can't nobody fuck with me, man.
And able to get this out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a...
I'll go ahead and put my other backup quarterback in. I'm done.
Time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Yes, it is.
To throw, Cousins. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Cousins. Caught by Wilson. He's got room at the 30. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Albert Wilson, 56 yards. And the Vikings are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Extra point right down the middle. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Come on, man.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Still well in control of this ball game, despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Pass interference.
So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake.
He can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And some room to roam now. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Boy, 194 yards rushing for him now on the afternoon as he continues to put a hurt on this defense. And running room for Kamara on 1st down as he takes this forward. It's a gain of 7 there on 1st down. 2nd and 3 coming up. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now it's the backup Winston. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
At this point, this offense feels like they could just roll out anything, and it would work. They are certainly in no hurry for this one to end. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man. After the sack on 1st down. Winston.
Oh, shit, block.
And the pressure gets to him again. Daniil Hunter able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So now after the sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, 3rd and long. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see the type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Shit.
This doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Cousins on 1st down. His throw is going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Cousins. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson.
Whoa.
Past the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin
That's his
Jefferson.
third touchdown?
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Yeah, Jefferson ain't no hope. He's a big dog. He ain't no hope.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down now to 22. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That good for 19 and a first down.
Yes, Lord.
Passing, it's Dalton. And Thomas has it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I hit that recon just in time, huh? I need that banana ball. Running through the window on that.
1st and 10 for Dalton. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Zadarius Smith able to record his 5th sack of the season. Dalton's throw caught by his receiver, Hill.
Yes, Lord.
They're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Yes, Lord.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Dalton operating in the red zone now. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Forced out to his left. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
Now he's forced out left. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. Open man is the tight end, Troutman. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, never a good time for a roughing call, but that's extra bad. They had to stop short of the line to gain on 4th down, but the personal foul going to keep this drive going.
Shit.
And eventually taken down here.
Can't get
Great
back up.
coverage downfield.
Taking the ball and clock out the game.
He's going to remember the first sack of his NFL career. And that'll be incomplete. The 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
11 yards, but still not enough. 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
All right.
They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass.
Yes, indeed. You played strong. Now they got to put Jones back in.
Attempt, and the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. First down. Here's Cousins. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The Saints say
Touchdown.
they have it, and they do. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. Lutz with the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
That's low.
Taken in at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Cousins now. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Come on, let's hear it back by Blue and Yellow. Everybody back down side of y'all.
Cousins now to throw on first down. Over the middle here to Wilson.
What's
They'll
up?
get this down to around the
Fucking
47-yard
blowout.
line. With that last completion, CDs now over 400 yards
Fucking blowout.
passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Saints. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth, it doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 2nd and 5.
Shit.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. The offense on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5.
I had to get my fucking shake back for that shit.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
No surprise to see his sideline fired up by that big play. Heck, we're fired up, and we're supposed to be neutral. That's a quarterback putting his body on the line to fight and just barely get the first down. When he does something like that, it gets everyone ready to lay it all out there and try and match his intensity.
The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
It's for times like this. I used to pray for times like this when niggas say we're going to be shit.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now, because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs.
Simply gonna get hurt, huh?
The defense has had no way of stopping it, and that's why his side is on top.
And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Let me get my 100 yards.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and that'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw here.
Fuck that, touchdown.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Oh, they hate. They hate. They hate. They hate. They hate.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those
touchdowns
into the end zone, touchdown New Orleans. A great play there. with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
Lord, 4-0, you heard them.
They'll turn to Kamara. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
Showing them what a rookie do out here.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Saints are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth-quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. And, oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. He brings it in off the deflection. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Come on, Michael Thomas.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Thomas has got it complete.
There you go, Thomas.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. That's complete to Troutman, right side. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. But they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start.
Can't nobody beat the Hawk.
Like we just saw.
They're
continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Here's Kamara trying to run for it.
Come on.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. They'll set up a throw.
Michael Thomas.
Open man is Michael Thomas. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Yes, sir.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Touchdown.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to. Because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Yes, Lord.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Cousins throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Cousins' throw taken in by Miller.
Last play.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
They don't want to play no more.
It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the
They don't want
first.
to play no more.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Saints, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles David.
Yes, Lord. That's another goal right there. Let's see what they say about me. Let's see what they said about me. I ain't about to everybody, so there shouldn't even be no bullshit. I don't want to hear about no text messages or none of that. Well, he got him. Oh, man, all I want, a few more touchdowns on offense. How I'm supposed to get right? Oh. Man, look at this nigga. Look what this nigga telling me. Nigga say, if you don't get me in the ball, you might as well take money out of my pocket. Man, but he got 7 touchdowns. So how much he want? He got 7 fucking touchdowns. Fuck, he could go run somewhere else.
There you know. There's a team looking at.
Michael Thomas has a better. Michael Thomas has one better receiving performer in this memory special. Alvin Kamara for the Saints win. Saints came to play. 5 turnovers on the home. Make it 4 in a row. The Saints still need to make it 4 in a row. Some things that still need to be worked on for good. How does something need to be worked on? Every time I thought Kirk Cousins was done, he complete the pass. Now, no one was stopping Alvin Kamara. 7 touchdowns on rebounds. Man, them niggas really be bitches, bro, for real. Like, you know, I be putting all my money. I let the nigga. He don't want to see me shine. That's what it is. He hating on me. Okay, let's read the message from the teammate before I cut it off. Let's see what this say. Back in high school, my coach used to. I had a nose for the end zone, but last week was ridiculous. These are the type of games set. But people won't call me again. But people won't call me. You can stop fucking texting me. Shit, we finna go practice right quick. We're gonna start the practice, man. We're gonna practice, see what we're working with. It's Lord. Come on. Alright. Come on. Yes, Lord. One more time. One more time. Alright now.
This is your last opportunity. Let's go for gold.
Alright now. Continue. Yes, Lord. You did good in practice. Had to get that workout in. Y'all know what the fuck it is, man. Let's get that fucking workout in. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this bitch. I ain't gonna run it up on this motherfucker. I'm gonna go ahead and stop. Y'all know what the fuck it is, man.